let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Picked up a few extra... Return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Northwestern wants to go quickly. The play action fake. He's got him. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It is good. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Washington. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. They're going to run it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Gaines. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Terrapins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing it around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Washington. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right on the money. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
He got the toe down. That's going to look spectacular on his social media, but not so much for the down and distance after he loses yardage. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the ground, it's Gaines. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Breaks into the open. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
A run for the quarterback. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And what a tremendous surge by the defense there on third down in a goal line situation, getting penetration, getting the tackle for loss. Now sets up fourth, and it's decision time here if you're on offense.
To the air, it's Washington. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle. Understand?
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on fourth and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He now has 115 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, it's picked off.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Northwestern right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Wide open downfield. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. It's a draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grab near the sticks. It's White. They'll make the stop, but that first down on to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got a man in the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Under fire. And down he goes, and that's gonna do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pop.